What is better than getting the best basketball shoe of the year? Getting them in 2 new colorways? Yo, what's good guys? My name's Chris. Welcome back to the official WearTesters.com YouTube channel. Today we got a detailed look and breakdown on these bad boys right here. Yes, this is my favorite basketball shoe of 2022, but a close second would probably be the KD15s. I think those are still amazing. But anyways, these guys right here are the Nike LeBron 20 in a brand new colorway. This particular one is called the Debut or Debut. I always say things wrong.
Debut.
It's the Debut. But this is probably one of the nicest colorways that I've seen so far outside of the black and reds. I still think that one is still the best colorway that we've seen. But before we talk about these 2 new colorways of the LeBron 20, we do have a quick word from our sponsor, and that's from the good folks over at Sense Apparel, and that's me. One of my favorite designs from our own company, Sense Apparel, is actually our Since the 80s tee, but because it is fall and winter season here, it's too damn cold to wear the t-shirt. So yeah, I decided to turn it into a hoodie, but I needed to add a little something because I just felt like releasing the same design like that was a little bit weird, even though I just did it with the other stuff too, but we'll get into that in just 1 second. But anyways, the graphic is screen printed just like the tee. It looks but we also have this really cool history over hype design, which I think is awesome. It also comes in black, which I think is fantastic. If you guys noticed, the tan version had the white tape, whereas this black one has the black tape. But we also made hoodies with alternating designs. So instead of the tan with the white hype tape, we've got it alternating on this one and vice versa on the hoodie. These hoodies are the same exact one as the one that I'm wearing, by the way. So same blank, but we've got different graphics on there. All of it's screen printed, super nice. This actually has gold flakes in the paint itself, which is super dope, so it looks really cool. And the whole concept behind the history over hype design is simple. We all get hyped about something, whether it be the latest basketball shoe, the latest retro, or even anything that's currently new, like whatever's currently trending, like dad shoes, stuff like that. But before the hype, there was likely a lot of history that came prior. So when you start to feel like you're getting too hyped over something, just remember that there's a lot of history behind that product. If you're super hyped about it, you should go and learn about that history because it just makes the experience of the product that much better. Like without the history, what is there to get hyped about, right? Correct! And with all that being said, goddamn, these are gorgeous, man. And not only that, but these are fucking comfortable, dude. Like this is one of the most comfortable shoes this year too. They're amazing. Now this particular colorway I got a while back. We've just been so backed up with product to review that I haven't gotten a chance to do it yet, but I got them a couple weeks ago from ID for Shoes. They have since released in the States, so kind of depends on where you want to grab your stuff from. If you grab anything from overseas, like from ID for Shoes, the shoe itself will be an EP release if it's a Nike drop. If it's a Jordan drop, it'll be a PF release, both of which are supposed to be built on wider lasts. They're also supposed to come equipped with XDR outsoles. This one didn't come with a tag or anything like that, so I don't know if they actually have them. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. A lot of people consider those XDR tags to be like only on fake shoes, which if you knew your history, you would know that that's not true. But what I love about this colorway, besides the colorway itself, is the outsole, man. Not only is it clear, which I typically don't like, but it looks good on this one, but I can see right through it. And look at that gorgeous ass shank plate, man. That thing is awesome. It's legit carbon fiber. It's black and red on top of that. I love the signature in the middle. Now this Christmas colorway is even crazier because not only is it clear on the outsole, but there's a graphic on there, and I don't think that they've done this yet to any of the colorways.
So I like that they've been changing up the midsole on all the colorways.
This little front part?
Yeah, well, because there's even a pair I believe Stanley got where the midsole is completely white. There's no pattern on it whatsoever.
Yeah, that one has a different build. So that's like a, I can't remember if it's leather or suede, but it's not knit.
Yeah, it's kind of like what Curry did with his Lux.
A little bit, yeah. So I think that that's really cool too. I actually like these versions more. I know that I prefer premium materials. I think that that's awesome. Each of these do have leather on them or nubuck, kind of depends, or suede. It just depends on the colorway. Like this white one here has it on the tongue, which is actual leather. So if you were to look at the rough cut, which is open, you can not only see the padding inside as well as the collar lining, but how thick the actual leather piece is. Same thing with the eye stay. The eye stay and the piping and the heel on this one are leather. Whereas this Christmas colorway, they still keep leather on the piping and the eye stay, but the tongue and the heel collar are suede, which is awesome. And it's laser etched or engraved as well. So this one's super Christmas themed. So it's got like, what do you call that with the berries?
I think they call them holly berries.
Maybe, I don't know what the official name is, but either way, that's what this one's all about. It's everywhere too. It's not only on the midsole or on the graphic, but it's also etched into the leather swoosh, the leather tongue and heel and all of that stuff. So yeah, these ones are extra festive, Kobe Grinch-ish, if I will say so myself. This one though, very much more just like a normal colorway, which I think is dope. Again, this is called the Debut, which is supposed to pay tribute to his very first NBA game. I thought that initially it was going to pay tribute to the Zoom Generation 1, but they don't look anything like them. Now, both of these guys have the same exact tech specs, and when you buy the shoe, just in case you don't know what they are, it actually comes with a really cool card, which I think is awesome. This is probably, outside of the shoe itself, the best part about this thing. It tells you everything that you need to know. So we have a Cushlon midsole, both of which are done up in 2 different colors. I initially thought that these were identical, but getting them in hand, they're different. So the white pair is just a white midsole. The green Christmas pair, I can't tell if it's silver, but when it's next to the white, it looks like it, but it's glittery, so it could just be an off-white kind of look.
I think it just has a pearl coat to it.
That might be it. It's just like a pearlescent finish. Either way, it looks a little bit silvery to me when you're comparing it directly to the white one here. But either way, I think it looks fresh. The heels have large volume Zoom Air units in them, and then the forefoot is a Zoom Turbo unit, much like what you would find in some of the more recent Kyries. Not the most recent, but like the 6 and the 7s. And in case you needed a visual, that's kind of what's inside the back there. This is actually a little bit thinner, and this is a very large volume Zoom unit as well, but it's very similar in the back there, which I think is really cool. The insoles are a dense ortholite. One of the cool things though is that the Christmas pair is special. So it's got a nice little graphic on there. I can't tell what the present is. I want to say it's a little basketball hoop, only because...
Oh yeah, you can see where the netting goes in.
Oh, okay, then that's what to me, I was like, is that a trophy of some kind or what? But like next to it though is little LeBron, which is hella cute.
A little Tykes basketball hoop?
That's what I thought it was, and he's got his little ball and everything. I was like, dude, this is dope.
That's adorable.
It really is. So like, I thought it was really cool that they did that. Now, like Mrs. Wing was alluding to, the graphics on the toe area are different on every pair. They all tell a story, which is really dope. A lot of them have it on the interior toe as well, but not this one. This one's clean, so I think that's really neat. Also, before I forget, the laces on these bad boys are reflective, so is the swoosh, and they also come with extra laces as well, and those are also reflective. And then one last thing that the Christmas edition comes with that the regular ones do not. So it's not a lace lock because the laces move freely in it, but essentially it looks like a Christmas ornament. And as far as sizing is concerned, go true to size, you should be good to go. That does include wide footers as well. We do have a performance review from multiple perspectives. So you can either hit the site link that's in the description, or you can check out our performance review video on the channel. And there's also a full-on list of the best basketball shoes of 2022. This shoe is included over at WearTesters.com, and that's always available year-round. And now that all of that is done and taken care of, this is part of our 12 days of uploads with giveaways that we do for the holiday season. So basically, the WearTesters Discord community directly helps fund this channel, which is how we're able to get all of these shoes so that we can review them. Being a WearTesters Discord community member is vital for this channel's survival, which again, we really appreciate it. So all of those people we give back, not only with our product gifts and stuff like that, but also with our time. So if you're interested in becoming a WearTesters Discord community member, it's very simple. There's a link down below in the description box. It is always there. It'll head you over to WearTesters.com/join, where you can read more about becoming a member as well as sign up there. And once you're a member, just stay tuned because I think you got to turn on your notifications, but basically when we at everyone, like literally at and then the word everyone, it'll ping everybody that's notifications are on, and that's how you'll be notified when the giveaways go live. So yeah, that pretty much takes care of it. Thank you guys once again, and until next time, have a good one.